This is Little Rock Pond. It is gorgeous. Little Rock Pond shelter is a really nice shelter. In the summer times, it's actually a caretaker there, and it costs $5 to stay anywhere around and camp in this area. So one of the perks of starting off early, even though usually everything's just closed, like back in Manchester Center, half the restaurants were closed for shoulder season. And then I'm going to pass the inn at the Long Trail. It's supposed to have an amazing restaurant. It is closed. The Yellow Deli is closed, but that's more for religious reasons. They're having some sort of, I don't know, religious thing. That's why they're closed in Rutland. But yeah, I got to the shelter last night around 10, and there were 3 guys there. They had a fire going. They're from Atlanta, Georgia. One of their names, Pack Mule. The other 2 I'm blanking on right now. It's like if I don't immediately write something down out here, I'll forget details. But yeah, they had started hiking the AT in 2001, and they've just been doing sections ever since, and this is where they're at now, up in Vermont. So they've just been making their way north. So that's some dedication. You know, that's 21 years now of doing 4 to 5 day sections, they said. Yeah, sat around the fire. That was really nice. This morning, this is earlier than I usually leave, so that's what I'm gonna have to start getting myself in the habit of, because I don't want to do a bunch of night hiking in the whites. So I have to get up earlier, make the most of my daylight. Today I'm doing 30 into Rutland. Ooh, there's a big old geese. Yeah, today I'm doing 30 into Rutland, and that means I go over Mount, I think Killington, which is at 4,000 feet, which Tank Top, who was ahead of me doing a calendar year triple, got there, said there was like 4 feet of snow he was post-holing through, and after that he got off trail here, going over to the PCT. So hoping it's been a little warmer. Maybe some of that has melted, but probably be pretty slow going up there. Looks like an old homestead. What a beautiful forest. Little rock garden here. This used to be much more impressive. Somebody came through and knocked it all down. When I came through in 16, these were much bigger. Yeah, when I came through here in 2016, those were the rock whatever garden. It's much more impressive. All the art was stacked up taller than me. Yeah, apparently somebody came through and just knocked it all down. There's such a dramatic difference between this evergreen forest versus these forests. This just looks kind of dead and lifeless and boring. The other was so green and vibrant with moss. I don't have to cross here, I just don't have to look at it. Well, I do have to cross here. pretty strong. It's a pretty feather. Nice views, and that is the Rutland airport down there. This is Clarendon Gorge. Wow. That's amazing. That little porcupine right in the center of the screen. Yeah, see him right in the center. Right underneath that log. Where'd the trail go? Oh, it goes right up into the rocks? Yep, that checks out. Are you kidding me? There's white supremacy sticker up in here. Apparently they make good stickers though. There we go. Much better. This is the Clarendon shelter. Really looks pretty old, but it's nice. It's got a window that had a dumb sticker on it. But I imagine most people watching this channel probably aren't white supremacists if you're watching me. There's a pile of cut firewood over here. It would be really nice to stay and have a fire. I bet those guys I met last night, they'll probably be here today and they'll be able to have a nice fire. So that's nice for them. But yep, I'm going to continue on, go climb Killington now. Like this for the rest of the trip. All these water crossings are going to be real high. Here's another water crossing. This is the Governor Clement shelter. Reminds me of Smokey's shelter. Fireplace. Probably built by the CCC. I am hiking up Killington. The climb has been, it's 2,000 feet over 4 miles. Halfway done. I just crossed into 3,000, and that's when the snow came back. It's not bad right now. I imagine at the top, especially on the north face, there would be more snow. But it's had 2 good days of melting. Today's been overcast, so not as much melting, but it's fairly warm still. Probably in the upper 40s. Yeah, when you get to the top of Killington, the trail doesn't quite go to the peak, and I'll assess when I get up there. Right now it's overcast, so there's no point in climbing an icy peak. Well, make sure I don't slip here. Climb an icy peak when the light's not good. But yeah, climb over Killington, and then depending on what kind of time I make, decide whether I want to go into Rutland or just stay out, because there's no point in trying to go into town if it's 10 or 11 o'clock. Making fresh tracks once again. It's like nobody wants to climb these mountains when they're snowed in. It's So the most problematic parts for me in the whites, I think, are actually going to be the stuff around 4,000 feet that's still below tree line, because everything above tree line should be getting enough sun that it's getting decently melted. But it's going to be this kind of stuff where it's got tree coverage, so it's not getting sun on it. That could be pretty deep and be very slow. Alright, it is time for Microspikes. So I'm slipping all over this stuff. I'm going straight up this hill. This is not a trivial amount of snow up here. How deep I'm sinking in. That is cold and painful on my knees. How are you supposed to follow the trail in this? My God. It's not bad if you can stay on top, but that is up to my knee. Pretty challenging finding the trail. You just got to look for the part of trees that looks like a tunnel and then hope you see a blaze. Wow, what a view. I'll do all this work for views like this. It's worth it. I understand why they paint the blazes so high now, because sometimes it'll be covered by snow. This is kind of fun. This is a new record. This is mid-thigh now. You just gotta have fun with it. This is mid-thigh right here that I sank down into. And whenever that happens, you just basically fall over face plant, because it kills your momentum. You can't pick your foot up and you just go right forward. Now, to find the trail in the dark, in the snow. Well, at least I have some ski tracks to follow. This is Cooper Lodge, enclosed shelter. I'm gonna eat something inside and carry on. Okay, first of all, how creepy is it that you can be locked in from the outside? Now listen to this door. This would be a good setting for a horror movie. And it reeks of weed in here. Makes sense? Oh yeah, this side is way easier now that the snow is tramped down by other people. It's like walking on concrete now. So much faster. I don't get it. All the footprints went away. Where did they go? 2 hours later, still crunching through the snow. Pretty mellow day so far. Rained a little bit in the morning and went by Kent Pond. So that's nice, flat, easy walking. My right calf hurts today, or just kind of strained from walking in the snow. Just doing that activates a lot of different muscle groups, and like every step you're working out hard instead of normal hiking where the uphills are hard but downhills or flats are simple. In the snow, you know, even flat and downhill, it's a lot of hard work. So I need to stretch that out, foam roll it. And yeah, today should be nothing special. I don't think I might go close to 3,000 feet, but that'll be it. So should be mostly snow free, and probably get wet feet again just with the way things are going. But other than that, not too many problems. Then tomorrow I will get to Hanover, and that's New Hampshire. And then the real fun starts. It's so steep here. They put in, it's like a 15-foot ladder. So much beautiful water. Moving pretty slow today. Just feeling kind of tired. Probably because of all that post holing yesterday and going. Hiked until 11. I left pretty early at 7 something, so it's like 17 hours. Yeah. Gonna take it a little easier next couple days. So I was looking at the weather too. It's supposed to be like rain and snow Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, maybe Friday. And I have like a 75 mile stretch between here and when I really get into the big mountains in New Hampshire. So I don't want to be up there when the weather is bad. So just keep an eye on that and see how I feel. Might not be a bad idea to just take it easy the next couple days. Get rained on when I'm lower elevation, and then hopefully it clears up and I have a good weather window through all those 4,000 footers. Trail here is really nice. Looks like an old road or something, but really easy to follow and walk on. I like seeing these old rock walls. Hey, there's a little chipmunk. These are ramps, so they're really tasty. I'm gonna harvest a little bit. And the leaves have like a fresh onion, a little bit garlic taste. They're really good. Especially when you haven't had anything fresh salad out here. So I'm gonna collect a bunch of these. This is a really nice patch of ramps. Look at all of them. Wow, this whole mountainside is covered in ramps. I almost stepped on this toad. It's really big. Here's my trekking pole. I am crossing the White River, going through the little town of West Hartford. From here, got like 7 miles to Hanover, which is New Hampshire. Once I cross the bridge, I'll be in New Hampshire. This little hostel there I'm gonna stay tonight. I'm gonna make some stir fry with all those ramps and eat a huge breakfast too. So looking forward to all that. These trees have a bit of a sinister vibe to them. I don't know why, but that's the feeling. Today's been a little bit easier. Felt more rested, moving faster. Should be down into town in another hour and a half, so that'll be like 7:30 into town, which that makes it an early night. Walking down into Hanover now. This is somebody's house. Look at how many windows and garages do you need? Here is dinner. So this is hamburger, the ramps, mushrooms. Eat that with rice. And then the steak was like $7, so why not? Yes, what an amazing dinner.